You are listening to Unlaced, a triathlon podcast. I'm your host, John O'Newland, along with Jimmy, Santa Claus Newland, and Kane, Gas Guzzler Reisner. We are here to entertain you through your workout, not teach you how to work out, but you might learn something along the way. Good evening and Merry Christmas is pretty obvious as we see.
Merry Christmas.
The gift.
Look, we have Santa's elf with us.
To the world from Santa.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nice little winter jump. It's a
To
onesie.
the
It's not a
world.
onesie. What is it? It's like a.
It's a onesie. Jumper or jumper, a romper.
No,
it's a
romper.
romper.
It's a male.
But a onesie, a romper is
No,
like
it's
a
a-
onesie, isn't it?
Yeah, with a romper is a onesie without like pants or sleeves.
Are you sure?
legs
I
or-
thought
legs or
rompers can
sleeves.
go. Okay. Is that really what that means? And then what is
Say that
I
again. A
believe so.
romper is a onesie without legs. or
Legs,
sleeves?
like it's shorts and short sleeves. So it's a onesie because you get
But I
into
thought
it
girls
from.
can wear rompers that have full length pants. I thought that's what's
Is that a
called?
romper or is that a jumpsuit?
Maybe it's a jumpsuit.
We
It's a
call it
jumpsuit for
jumpsuit
sure.
in this household.
Yeah. I haven't called it anything in this household. Romper it is.
It's a
I'll tell
it's
you
a
what.
It's a Christmas
I'll tell you
romper.
what. When you have to go to the bathroom, it's trouble is what it is.
It's a
I can only
problem.
imagine.
That's
It's hard to get off. They only had the size. They only had a size lower than the size I would usually get, and I had to get it. So it
the
fits
gift
great.
that keeps on giving.
It fits great, but if I get too much, if I get a little bit bigger, it's going to be rough. But so it takes a little extra to get off than I would like. But we make it work.
Oh, thank you, Santa, for giving us that gift. So yeah, Santa, obviously how Jimmy's dressed, and big beard, and the romper, one size too small.
And-
Santa.
Ho, ho, ho.
There.
Okay.
And Christmas spirit. And you also have you always loved Christmas? I mean, I remember you like getting excited for it, but it seems like the last few years you've been decking out the
I
Newland
have.
mansion.
I have, but really it's been like once the boys got old enough to really be into it, then I just like completely
It was fun.
unleash a new level of it that I just and then now it's all about what I like to do. You know, I was gonna say it's
I'm
all
so
about
pumped
me,
for that
but
stage of
it's
my
not.
life.
I just like doing it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so much fun. Yeah, even Kane this year did put some sweet lights on his mansion.
Oh man, I'm so happy about those lights. We got another compliment
looks
about
so
those lights
good.
today.
Yeah.
By some random person that actually talked to Lexi's parents and said, "Hey, we drove by Lexi and Kane's house, and their lights look awesome."
Yeah,
This feels so good to
and
hear
like
that.
I said, you keep adding, you'll keep hearing that. I hear
bit,
that
yeah.
3
Little bit
times
every
a day
year.
at least.
Like I said, there's two houses by me that has a radio station you can tune to that has all the lights matching the song that's playing, and they'll be flickering.
So I make decent money,
Really
but that's a
cool.
lot
I'll show
of
you.
money.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. There must be. I think it's a little thing
No, that's-
every year.
I-
Well, it'd just be
yeah,
the,
you do a little
it
bit
would
every
just be
year.
the processor, whatever it is. Like I'm
That's
sure it's
true.
one thing.
man.
I don't know how they get a radio station.
To do it that well, the one you showed me, like that's expensive to make sure it runs
Sweet.
well. Like there's a lot of cheap ones out there that run poorly, and to sync that up with the radio and to make it that good,
No, but it's their own. Like it
and
puts
those lights are
out.
that bright.
It puts out an FM thing. Like I had to. Like when I drove away from their house, it went away. So it's like local. It's not. You're not picking a radio station to do it with. It's just like they're putting out music. I don't know how it is. I have to,
Okay,
So
they're
broadcast
broadcasting
network.
from their house.
it's broadcasting.
like
yeah.
a very small. I see. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Anyway.
thought they were syncing with the radio station.
Kane, gas guzzler, explain. You have bad
Oh, boy.
efficiency with your vehicles.
You okay, so you don't have to go through the full length.
I was going to say, do you want the long or the short of it?
Hey, off air, Jono, the full length is actually pretty good. It's pretty intense, but
It is. So I'll give you the basic is I made a trip down to Chicago. It's about a 4-hour drive from me. And I pulled a big 20-foot long trailer, and it's an oversized trailer because it fits my father-in-law's side-by-side in it. And so it's super tall, and it's like a parachute being pulled behind my truck. I ended up filling up my truck 5 times from my house to
In
Chicago.
a
and
4-hour trip?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, 8 hours total, right?
8
'Cause
hours,
they
yeah,
were back.
around,
But
right.
yeah.
Holy
Normally
cow,
it's
man.
like a truck,
Thought that
a
couch was
tank,
going to be
and
cheap.
then maybe half a tank. Yeah.
how many miles were you averaging per
Little
gallon?
Santa.
4 miles per gallon. Yeah. it was
And you got back
horrible.
super late, didn't you?
No, I left super early.
Oh,
So
okay,
it was like an
I
11-hour
thought you
day.
said.
Dude, when you sent that picture, It literally looks
Was it
like
worth
you're
it? Is the
carrying
couch
like
nice?
it literally looks like you're carrying a trailer house, like a small trailer. It's nuts, like one of
It
those
was huge.
trailer houses.
Did the couch fill it up?
The couch is no, the couch didn't even come close to filling it up.
You just pulled that one.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I could have gotten such a.
Yeah, it was just because it was
a smaller one.
Because it was accessible.
Covered.
Jimmy should have been driving in front of you with that oversized load sign.
Should have been.
Yeah. Oh, the Escort. There you go.
Yeah.
Big go away. Oh man.
Couch was beautiful, but it's like pure white. So it's not going to be in our house until kids are a little bit older and probably until we don't have dogs. So it's going to sit in our basement for a while.
I know we opted for the charcoal one that we just got because of the dogs and the kids.
Charcoal.
Very
That's a
smart.
great color.
Yeah.
So I've got another funny story for you guys. This just literally happened 2 hours ago. So bought my wife a new vehicle a few months ago and been really excited.
Did you put a bow on it? Like
did not put a bow on it. No, because it wasn't her birthday or anything, so didn't have to. Yeah. So, anyways, super excited to test it out in the snow.
Crashed
because all-wheel drive, and wanted to know how it performed, and blah 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 blah. No. So we were heading out to dinner, and so I go to back out. I'm driving. I go to back out of the garage, and as soon as we hit the snow, it's like just like pushing, and I couldn't even get out of my garage. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this is a brand new 2022 vehicle. I'm going to sell this thing. Like, it was like struggling to get out of the garage. And then I was sliding sideways, almost hitting my truck parked right next to it.
Did you not have him 4-wheel?
Well, no, it's always an all-wheel drive. So I'm like, what in the heck? So I get all the way back to to the point where I'm going to pull forward around our circle drive. And then Lexi's like, Kane, what is that sitting in the driveway? I'm like, shoot. I was snow blowing earlier because we just got a snowstorm, and there were some salt bags that our water softener company dropped off, and I moved them right in front of Lexi's garage door because they were in the way of snow blowing, and I ran them over and I pushed them backwards with the car.
You're like, what is this?
So I thought it was the snow, but it was just the bags of salt.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah. That's like I feel like someone older doing that and just driving down the road with it. At least you were backing out; it wasn't like pulling out. So then you turn around and then you lost them in your driveway.
Remind me never to take a nap behind
did
your
it handle
car.
Well? Yeah.
Oh, it handled like a champ. Yeah,
you
when we're not pushing salt bags around.
Bro, it can handle pushing bags of salt too.
And fun fact, those salt bags, none of them were even damaged.
Ooh,
they look brand new. There was no holes or anything.
So were you just like
I was just dragging them along the concrete, along the pavement. yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love how your initial reaction like this is stupid. I'm selling this car right now,
right away.
Instantly angry. Like this car is going back.
Oh my gosh. What if you pulled it back in and took your truck instead, and then actually went through his selling? You're like, this car is trash. Like, you didn't even realize
there were bags of salt there scattered all over the driveway. So.
You wouldn't have realized that the snow would have covered them.
That'd be even worse. I would have hit him when I would have snowblowed.
Did you get a lot of snow? Well, ours is coming tomorrow.
I don't know. It's it's been falling consistently. We haven't been like pounded. It's just been consistent all day, basically.
We got like 5 inches overnight, and then when we
5.
How cold is it?
I snowblowed probably 5 inches this morning. It's probably 20 degrees here. But then when we got back from dinner, there was already another 3 or 4, and it's supposed to snow pretty much all night.
We're supposed to get a lot over tonight. We got probably 3 or 4 last night.
We're 40 degrees, and it's dropping to 10 as a high on Friday and windy Saturday. It's going to be like just plummet and freeze everything here. Hopefully, it's not going to be too icy, but.
I'm just glad we have a white Christmas.
Yeah, that will be nice.
And I'm going to say this, but I'm not going to. As I do it? Last year I was sick for Christmas, and it ruined it. And I got sick like December 23rd. So if I wake up tomorrow with that itchy throat,
it's going around, man.
I'll be so mad. Well, that's what I was thinking. I went to Ashley's family's Christmas last weekend, and there's a lot of sick kids there. And I was like, well, if I get it, just give it to me right away. Like, let me have it at the beginning of the week of this week, and then let me get over it by the time Christmas gets here, and I'll be fine.
Right.
But I haven't gotten it. I've felt like little bits of like I got like felt like a cold sore in the middle of the week, and I felt like my throat being a little scratchy during some days.
Placebo now. It's all in your head.
I know. It's probably in my head. I've just been smashing like vitamin C and whatnot. But I need to make it through. Last year it was so bad. I had to leave Christmas Eve so early. Like we were there for an hour maybe, and I was like, I can't do this. Like my head hurt so bad I couldn't enjoy anything. It was rough. So hopefully we make it.
I am getting sick, or I don't know. I think I'm kind of over the hump, and I never actually got like really badly sick. But Monday I started getting a scratchy throat, and then Tuesday was like kind of like getting like the body ache stuff, and I was like, great, Wednesday is going to be a crapshoot, and I ended up not really feeling that bad, and now we're here, and I never really like got to like the sick point. So I'm hoping I just made it
Christmas
through it.
miracle.
You ever have those times when you get sick, like when you wake up and you have a sore throat? Sometimes you just have a dry throat anyway, but you wake up, you take a drink of water, and then the sore throat is still there. And usually if you take a drink of water, like, oh, okay, my throat's fine. But then you swallow again, you're like, uh-oh, like this is it.
The anger sets in. Why is this happening to me?
Yeah. And you can't stop it. You just got to accept it. Oh,
why is this happening? And someone get me soup.
Alka-Seltzer is key for me now.
Whenever I feel anything coming on, well, I guess whenever I feel anything coming on, I take Airborne. If I feel like a little hint of anything, I just take Airborne. That's what a buddy of mine, he was a musician in college, and he said that's what he'd do because he always had to have his voice okay. But he's like, anytime I think there's anything happening, he just takes Airborne or emergency or something like that.
Yeah,
and that's been helping a little bit.
Well, we'll all be healthy, hopefully. Speaking of the holidays, we got a surprise Christmas segment called
Letters from Santa.
From or to?
It's letters to Santa.
Letters to... Try one more time.
One more time.
Leave this in here. Letters to Santa.
Almost. All right.
Yeah, we got it.
Letters to Santa. So
I'm still always afraid that it's not going to work. But okay.
So I have a couple questions that I'll ask, but it's going to be what we're asking Santa for. So first one, keep it on point with podcasts and gear. What piece of gear would you ask Santa for on Christmas regarding triathlons? Kane? What are you?
All right. So
That's Halloween.
Oh, oops. Sorry. Got a Casper mode for a second. I think my most wanted piece of equipment right now is a time trial bike or a tri bike for race day because I don't have one. I have a road bike. Sorry, Jim, did I take yours?
Yeah.
Oops.
Santa only has one, so you can't say that one.
His elves can only build one per year.
I have one, and you've been a naughty boy.
Having too much fun with that voice changing.
I know. I gotta take it easy.
Time trial bike. So, but that would just be for race day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't train with that at all. It's just
you can take it out for like time trial like workouts, but
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, can you just only have a time trial bike?
I feel like
why do you need a road bike if you have a time trial bike?
Down.
I don't know. They're
the shifters
expensive.
are
more expensive
on the aero bars, right?
And you're not going to find usually. I guess you wouldn't find like great roads for time trial bikes all the time. Like they're not too steady. Like you're always in aero position. So, and the roads around here, I mean, your roads, they're probably fine, but I wouldn't be able to take a time trial bike on any of my routes.
But the bikes still have bars on the side, just like a road bike.
Yeah,
the only
like
difference
the little
is
tiny
the shifter
holding.
is built into the aero bars.
Yeah, the aero bar. Yeah.
So
they're just thinner. They're lighter. I would be afraid of the pounding it would take going through some of the roads that I'm on. Yeah. I would just want to keep it off those roads. You could substitute it, but I would like to just if I had one, if I were to be gifted one for Christmas, I would only have it for racing. I'd throw it on my kicker over. That's actually the place I would use it. I'd put it on my kicker, and I can go on there during the summer. My road bike outside in the summer, but go on the kicker if like weather's bad or something. You know.
Yeah, I mean they're expensive enough, right? You don't want to.
You want it to last.
Wear and tear on them, yeah. If you don't have to. For sure.
Because that resale might not be great if you heard it. So you'd have
your car. If reselling that car, you'll get a good dollar for it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll give you
so Jim,
$1,000 for it.
$1,000. You're not a bike.
Okay.
Your
No, I got another
gear.
one. So, in this piece of gear, Kane already has. So, my Christmas wish would be for a full aerodynamic helmet.
Ooh, I like
The
it.
sweet aero helmet that goes all the way back with the little tail on the end and the
Yes.
visor built in with the
Does
glasses.
it make a ton of difference?
The speed helmet.
Bah. It looks
Looks
fast.
cool.
It looks
Makes you-
fast.
It's like when you get shoes as a kid and you're like,
Look fast,
look
feel
how-
fast.
my
look how
gosh.
fast he's
Pedal
making.
fast.
Run.
There must be something that's just in kids that do that. I bought Kellen a pair of shoes and he did that like instantly. He's like, I'm just so much faster now.
Wow, watch this.
Wow. Yeah,
And
watch me
how
run
high
here.
how I could jump, and you got to touch something. Remember when
Yeah.
growing up, we'd had that little drop in the ceiling. We'd always run and try to touch that down the hall. That's where I would sprint down the hall and jump and try to touch. You were probably taller than me at the time, so you could hit that no problem. But for me, it was like
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
right by the laundry room. But
How about you, John? What would be the
yeah. Well, I do definitely want a bike, but I won't say that. And we talked about the bike trainers before. That would be solid as well. I might say a wetsuit.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I haven't really been in a pool in a long time, but that wouldn't be nice to have as an option. I'm still looking at getting out to the Y eventually, but taking my time.
Yeah,
So,
the
yeah.
wetsuits are nice.
Just to try it out and see how it's like.
But then, yeah, that's what like my thought was like. If I'm going to get it as a gift and free, that'd be something like the Aero helmet. Would be
Yeah,
something I
true.
would probably never buy myself. So it'd be nice
Yeah.
to just have it free. So whatever it does, even if it
I
doesn't
would
add
like
much,
an
they're
Iron
cool.
Man registration.
Too
$800.
expensive.
The entrance fee.
Too
yeah.
expensive.
Santa's sending it back. No,
Yeah.
not getting you that. All right. Well, then next question will go to a little nostalgia from each of us. What is the best gift you've ever received that you would want to? We'll ask Santa.
You want me
for.
to start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start with.
Me to start? Okay. So I thought about this a little bit, and it was more in my later years. It was when we were still growing up, when me and John both still lived at home. And I remember telling my parents that it was probably like, will be the most memorable Christmas. It wasn't even like great, crazy gifts, but they were just like gifts. I got everything I wanted, basically. So the first thing I got was a juicer, which at the time was huge. Like you put fruit in it and
Yeah, I
it'll
remember
make
that.
juice out of it. Like that was like so cool. And that same Christmas, that's when we got those huge Nerf guns. Like that's
Yeah,
when we
that was a
like
good
were
one.
really into Nerf. I got that
Yeah,
really cool
in high
robe.
school.
I got my LeBron James jersey that I wanted. Like there
Yeah.
was just like so much stuff. I was like, man, like I actually got. Usually growing up, like of course we were ridiculous in our requests, and we were like,
Yeah.
hey, I want this and this and this and this, and you maybe get one of them. But that I remember that Christmas was like, holy cow! Like
The stars
everything I got, I
aligned.
wanted. It was perfect. So that
You
was
were
probably the
real
Christmas I
good
remember.
boy that year.
So the juicer
I
was
was a
your
good
go-to?
Yeah, the juicers.
or
I was surprised about that. I asked for it, and I didn't think I'd get it, and that was a
Yeah.
surprise. And I really
Nice.
enjoyed that.
I think
How old were you when you got this juicer?
16,
I was probably 20.
17?
I was probably
Oh, you're still
no,
you're out of high
I was
school.
probably 20. Yeah.
Okay.
19,
I was just
20.
picturing a 12-year-old getting a juicer
No.
for some reason.
We all got we got a ton of Nerf guns as well because it just like kind of happened, and then we had a ton of Nerf wars, and I think I was
so good.
if you were 20, I was 17, 16, 17.
Yeah,
That
we
was
weren't
awesome.
young.
No, we weren't young. We got a ton of Nerf stuff. It
But
was
it was
awesome.
so fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That's the best.
I think for me it was I just remember the impact of I got the Rescue Heroes, if you guys remember those. The Rescue Heroes their headquarters station or whatever it was.
What is the Rescue Hero?
Rescue Heroes are like they're like
There's a TV show that we used to
there's a
watch.
yeah. And they had
like little, like,
firefighters, police
squirrels?
officers. No. They're like little action figures like this tall, and they had giant feet. That was kind of
They
their
had
thing.
giant
Somebody
feet,
had
yeah.
giant feet.
Oh.
And they were all like,
had all these cool gadgets of like saving people.
yeah, they're police officers. They're pretty much Paw Patrol back then, but they were real
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
It was basically Paw Patrol, but real people.
I can't remember. Not Scuba Steve. That was in the movie.
Wendy Waters was a
Wendy Waters
firewoman.
was one.
The main guy
police-
was a firefighter.
Fire
too.
chief. He had a
Yeah,
big
fire chief.
mustache.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but anyway, yeah, no, a little bit. It's more Tom Selleck,
What
not
was that?
Jeffrey Dahmery.
What was that young kid's movie.
Billy
that
Blazes.
Oh, Billy Blazes. That's right.
the young kids movie that had the squirrels that were like the heroes. Like, I can't remember. Like
Chippendale?
Over the Hedge.
No, it was like
Chippendale
like
Rescue
an abstract,
Rangers?
like not a very popular like movie, like cartoon movie kids show.
The squirrels were the
Movies.
heroes.
Yeah.
It was like little heroes or American heroes or something.
Oh,
like
there were
that.
mice. Yeah.
Mice.
American Tail.
Yeah.
No, it's not that
Oh,
one.
maybe.
It's
American Tail, Five Goes West.
no, it's not Bible.
maybe
It's
it
the
is.
Rescuers.
The Rescuers Down Under.
The Rescuers.
Rescuers,
That's
yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
Oh,
the
dude,
Rescuers.
I was
Okay.
all about the Rescuers or Down Under. That
Down Under
the
one.
Australian mouse or
Yeah,
whatever
where
it
they had
was.
the albatross they would fly on. Yeah, it was good.
Here, I'm gonna name some of these rescue heroes. So we had Billy Blazes was the main character, fire chief with a dope mustache.
Yeah.
Wendy Waters was his sidekick. The police officer's name was Jake Justice.
Yes.
Wow.
He's
Legit.
awesome. He had this sweet-
Ariel Flyer. Then the guy, my favorite one, Rocky Canyon. Then there's Bill
Such a
Barker,
masculine name.
Cliffhanger, Jack Hammer. Yeah, there's some pretty cool ones.
It was awesome. And this was their headquarters. So yeah, it was definitely like equivalent to the Paw Patrol. And it was their headquarters, and you would buy one guy or one character, and they had like some sort of gadget that was awesome. And I don't know, it was awesome. So I remember that being like, whoa, I got the whole headquarters, and that was the one I wanted to tell my cousin right away.
There's two of these and two names. I'll tell you two more names that are just perfect. One pilot, his name is Aaron Sky.
Aaron Sky?
Aaron Sky. Air and Sky. Aaron Sky.
Oh my
And
word!
then
I
there's
didn't get that.
a helicopter pilot named Altitude. Altitude.
Come on.
Yeah.
LT.
That's legit.
Altitude.
Clever. So,
So-
Kane, what is your best?
Wait, before I say mine, going back to the Nerf conversation, have you guys seen the new guns that have like little
disposable?
water beads?
Yes.
Yeah, the Orbeez.
Those
Those look awesome.
awesome.
They
They
look
shoot
like a
pretty far.
mess.
Indoors.
Yeah, but
Thinking as a parent, they look like a
outside, they're
mess.
yeah,
What are you-
outside.
what
Have
are you
them
gonna
outside.
do
Those
in the
things have
winter?
some range on them.
Freeze them.
Yeah.
Freeze those little things.
It's like a more
Oh.
efficient
Airsoft.
airsoft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like in between an airsoft BB and a paintball.
And it's earth friendly.
Are they like biodegradable or anything?
I'm assuming.
What are they called?
Uh,
Orbeez. Well,
Well,
that's
it
what
looks
it's
like
pretty
an
much like
Orbeez,
shooting an
but-
Orby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a smaller Orby.
Okay.
But it's cool because you just fill the chamber and then pour water in
reservoir,
it.
yeah.
It's good to go.
Yeah. Light them
well,
up.
that's really they.
I
Actually,
thought
like,
about getting
activate-
one. I thought about getting one, but I don't think they would use it as much as they think they would. We've gotten different guns that aren't Nerf.
Just tell them they're playing Fortnite
the Nerf
outside.
brand. The Nerf brand is so good. Like you just get more Nerf because we have darts, tons of darts. They have like the guns that have the big. They're not big, but they're like a yellow ball that shoots. I forgot what they're called. They're also
Oh,
Nerf
yeah.
brand,
Yep,
but
yep.
they hurt. Those ones
shoot
actually hurt, and so
hard, yeah.
they haven't shot them since they got them like 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, we put them up and we never let them have them again because they hurt. They're really hard.
They leave a little welt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Someday they'll get to unlock
Yeah.
that level of Nerf.
yeah.
Okay, my favorite or the best gift that I ever received. This is for Christmas, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this was a Christmas gift, and it wasn't to me, but it was to all of my siblings. So, and this was back, we were really young. I was probably 5 years old, and it was back when we didn't have a lot of money. So like all the kids around us had like Nintendos and PlayStations and, all like the Game Boys and all the games, and we didn't have any of that. And then my dad surprised us and got us a PS1 after it had come out. And we were like, whoa, this is the coolest thing ever. We had like a motorcycle, like a motocross game and a couple other ones. And
That was always
man,
the
we
best, dude.
loved it.
After coming back from Christmas break to school, it's just like, who got what? And it's like, whoa,
Yeah,
you got a PS1? All right,
Yeah.
PlayStation. It wasn't PS1.
We actually got a family gift of the PlayStation 1 as well. And I remember that motorcycle game, like, because we just played the demo, like the demo that came, because it used to come with a demo, and we would just play demos all the time because we got the
Motocross
PS1,
98.
but we didn't, like, the games were actually, like, super expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Motocross 98. There was a dirt bike game or
Motocross 98. Oh,
Maybe that's what it was. Just on a. It came with a demo disc that had like 30 games on it that you could play little bits of it.
Oh, wait, did you ever play the Blast? That was a big red guy who had like laser blaster. Blastoid or something?
I don't know.
No, I never did.
We were Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. And after PlayStation, we swapped over to Xbox.
Yeah,
So
that's when me and you went in and bought an Xbox 360 together. Otherwise, we were just like living off of Super Nintendo forever.
Yeah.
We put a lot of mileage on that. I still have 4 Super Nintendo systems here.
Wait, yeah.
I've collected video games.
The game was called Blasto.
Blasto, huh?
Blasto.
Never heard of that.
Big jacked guy in a red top. He looks like a superhero and he's got a blaster. He's got long blonde hair.
It's crazy how games just come and go.
Great graphics.
Really set it in.
Yeah.
I looked it up quick.
Windows 98 graphics.
Yeah.
Last question in letters to Santa. What are your favorite calories that don't count on Christmas?
I think we should start with Mr.
Raisner over there.
Oh no!
What have you already been
not
counting?
This is a newfound thing, and like it's to the point that I don't even want to do it anymore. My body just does it. So funny because it kind of links back to the couch story that we started the episode off with. Is on my way back from getting this couch, I stopped in Milwaukee and picked up a couple of Kringles, and
which is because
it's like a circular It's like a circular Danish. That comes in it's like a donut shaped Danish, but like oval.
Yeah.
And yes,
it's big. It's big. It's not small.
It's probably like 18 inches by maybe 15 inches by like 9 inches. So it's a large pastry filled with beautifulness.
Goodness.
And anyway, so I picked up 2 of these Kringles on a Saturday.
Set yourself up for failure.
The one was gone by Sunday evening.
Oh,
all me. Lexi didn't have any of it. And then Lexi had ordered some more from our neighbor. And so they just got dropped off yesterday. And there's one gone already.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Like every time I walk by it, it's just sitting out on the counter. So I just have to have a little slice of it, and then I walk the other way, and then I have another little slice of it.
So easy.
And you just keep finding ways to walk by the counter.
Yeah,
and buying more Kringles.
Wouldn't realize how many times you can walk in the kitchen every day.
Yeah.
Oh, I should get some water so I stay healthy. Oh, look, a Kringle. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. It's like, what do I need in the kitchen?
You fill up a tiny glass, just take a drink and set it down and keep walking back and forth.
Bring my plate with me, put it in the sink. Well, it's in my hand.
So needless to say, I have a love-hate relationship with Kringles.
Dude, I think I'd love them. I need to get one.
Danish is just good.
Oh, I know.
All right, Jim, what's yours?
Me. Mine would be this treat that Ashley makes, and it's little square pretzels. So miniature square pretzels with a Rolo that's been melted, like they kind of cook in the oven in between them and smushed together, covered in white chocolate. And it is so good, and I can keep eating those. Like she's already she made a bunch of them because we're giving them out as gifts too. They're really good. And she hid them from me. So she let me get a few, and then she's already hid them, so I can't find them.
And I've looked.
Another thing too that I have not had much before this, I don't know if it's a common thing, but Ashley's mom makes it, and she gives a bag to us every year, and I eat the whole bag. Like the kids don't like it, and Ashley doesn't like it, so I eat the whole bag, and it's already gone.
Molasses cookies.
Do you know what corn puffs are? I think they're corn puffs. It's almost like it's not like popcorn, but it's like a corn puff. Like puffcorn. I'm sorry, it's called puffcorn. Yeah. So it's puffcorn, like lightly covered in white chocolate with like mini M&Ms sprinkled on it.
Oh,
it is so good. It mixes so perfectly. And
it's a really
can't
good
stop.
Ratio too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
and it's got a good consistency. The crunch is super good, and the puff is super airy. And so it's like, oh my gosh. So I crushed that bag. I crushed that bag in like 3 days. A big gallon-sized bag of it. It was so good.
Wow, that's impressive,
man. Well,
but those calories don't count.
They don't count during the Christmas time.
If you're wondering, there's 3,000 calories in a Kringle.
3,000?
3,000.
It's a day. 1 day. That only takes what?
That's all sugar.
How many calories do you burn in a marathon? At a like a
500.
I
300.
burned like 2,500 according to my watch.
You didn't
Yeah,
even burn
so
you didn't even burn a Kringle.
Yeah, and I've eaten
I know
two
it's
in the
not
past
all.
week.
It doesn't all store, but
I've eaten
most
two
Well,
Kringles, in
Kringles.
the past 7 days.
2 Kringles.
I
Did
don't
you
know
eat
how much
anything
your
else?
body's going to use the Kringle.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I desperately need this Kringle for energy.
My go-to has been chocolate covered Oreos. So we melt chocolate and dip them in this. It's just these little chocolate melting discs, and it's so good. It is so good. Like I can pound some Oreos, but something about the chocolate. It's so good.
Is it milk chocolate?
It's milk chocolate, but it's I don't know. It's just milk chocolate, but it's a certain brand, and it's a nice quality.
So does it
chocolate.
like
It's so
soften
good.
the Oreo a little bit when it's like covered in the chocolate? Because it kind of almost like
It
adds
I
kind
don't
of
think it
does.
absorbs it enough, though.
No. It's crunchy. It's still crunchy to the
Yeah.
bite because it's like hot chocolate, obviously, but then it hardens pretty quickly. But it's just like I don't know what it is. It's magical.
wow.
Oreo
If you guys
does
can do
sell
it, do
chocolate
it.
covered. I bought them from
Yes.
Oreo. They're very good. They're very good. Straight from Oreo.
They are very good, but even these ones are better. I bought those because of these, and these ones are just the quality of this chocolate, I think.
Oh yeah,
just like,
yeah. No, I believe
oh.
it. They could be better. Because I think Oreo is like a little bit thick on
we
it.
made over 100. We made 120 of them. Or
You got to
something.
make
Six-
sure you have a good glass of milk next to you when you're doing that, though.
No,
If
but
I'm
this
eating
chocolate.
cookies, if
No,
I'm eating
this
cookies, I don't have
Hannah's
milk
the
next to me,
same.
I'll die.
I can't eat cookies without dipping them in milk.
Really?
That too.
Couldn't you- That was always.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'll do it, but Hannah's the same. She's like, oh, you got to grab me some milk. I was like, I'm fine. I can just pound these cookies.
I need a
as is.
huge glass of milk.
I'm like a bulldog just drooling.
Oh, I feel like I don't know. It's
The
really
milk
hard. It's
is
dry.
so satisfying when
Yeah.
you're eating cookies.
Yeah,
It's
but then
so satisfying.
It starts
So I
warming
get a-
up, and I don't want to drink the milk at the end of it. It's
Oh,
the
dude, I
best
get a big
part.
glass. I do dipping
No.
until I'm full of the cookie. Then you just pound the milk,
Pound
and
it.
it's so good. And then like you can't get it fast
can't.
enough.
It's just little chunkies in
You know
it,
what-
and
Oh,
you know what I used to do back in the day, John? You're gonna love this. Vanilla wafers. You know the little
Would
cookies.
you just like drop them in there?
I
Let 'em
just
in?
I'd eat it like
like
cereal. Just
cereal.
load them up in
Yeah.
a cup of milk.
Yeah, you
I-
can make
I would-
that a
I would
cereal.
do that. I would
You can
like
make
that.
Oreo. You can make Oreos a cereal too if you really wanted to.
Oh,
Yeah, you could.
you could
Just break them up. Well, remember, like
Good.
there was a time when we were kids, like Cookie Crisp. We never got Cookie
Yeah.
Crisp, but there was like a bag of small cookies, like but not small enough like Cookie Crisp, and someone made cereal out of it. And I remember it was a big thing at our house when someone did that. They thought it was Cookie Crisp, but they dumped like these cookies, like these not full size, but they're like mini cookies in there for breakfast. It was so
Was that me?
weird. I can't remember who did it. I just remember
Probably.
it being a thing for a while.
I feel like I do that. Well, now that we hit the
Now that we're
calories that
hungry.
don't count, man. Yeah, now that we elaborated on how we pound away calories in the best Christmas form.
Very passionate about Christmas cookies and Pringles.
We are on our way to.
Would you rather?
I was gonna ask you a question before because I could tell you were getting ready for.
I could tell that you.
I
could
just
tell,
could
I
tell
don't
in
know
your
how.
face. You're like,
It's like, ooh, yeah,
you're ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
It's
Would you
time.
rather? So we're back to would you rather? We got a pretty good one today. Would you rather wake up and instantly do a triathlon? So say grogginess, all things included, wake up, and that's part of one of your time doesn't start till you're dressed and going, but you just wake up instantly and do it.
It's T0.
T0, yeah. It's your first one. Or stay up for 24 hours and then do a triathlon. So we'll do sprint, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sprint's good.
But I don't know the last time I stayed up all night was or did 24-hour stretch, but
That's not
I'm gonna
fun.
have it's not anymore. It really
No.
isn't. It's not fun to do anymore. It
it's
catches up,
not.
especially with kids, because you can't just like, oh, I'm going to take the all next day and just.
I mean, if
Sleep
depending
in.
on if you prep that 24 hours for this purpose, I could see it being a little bit better. Like if you took the time in that 24 hours to get ready for it and not like exhaust too much energy. But if you're like
Well,
just playing video games,
some of the
pounding-
training I did recently, it was like maybe 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and we were pretty active throughout the days surrounding it. And it was like I felt hallucinogenic. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Hallucinating.
Hallucinogenic.
Really? No. Hallucinogenic.
Hallucinogenic.
Dude, I was out of it, and I would
Hallelujah.
talk to people, and I just like lose my train of thought. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't think right now.
Yeah, when
But-
you get overly tired, man, it
But
really messes
would
with
you want to just wake up and just go? I mean,
brain. So the question
I
is,
wake up and work out like pretty soon after. 10,
but is
15
it
minutes.
is it planned, right? So are you like not planning
No.
on getting up and doing a triathlon?
No, this is someone's waking you up any time of the night. You don't even know.
So then the 24 hours thing would have to be non-planned as well, right?
Right.
You just
I
don't
guess,
know it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
just get forced into
Yeah.
doing it and then staying up.
I
I just
the
want
big
an air horn to just.
I think the
Start-
big thing that
wake
would
up.
that would keep you from doing the I think we'd all pick the wake up and do it, but I think the big thing about this is that you can't get
Get
any
rest.
nutrition. You wake up and go. You wake up, put your clothes on and go. No nutrition.
Yeah,
So-
that would be
Okay,
hard.
so let's
I
change
typically
it to
work
an
out
Olympic
without.
then.
yeah, okay, a little bit longer.
Yeah. That's a good call. Because I'll wake up and I don't eat anything, I don't drink anything, and I'll just go work out. And that's my
So-
body got used to doing that beforehand, and then I just have coffee afterwards, and then I feel awful.
Even knowing you're going to wake up to do that, I think without the nutrition, I think that's still okay. Like knowing that you're going to do it. Same with knowing that you're going to do it at the end of
Yeah,
24
yeah.
hours.
But it's just
Yeah. Come here.
yeah. I think I would want to wake up and do it.
You
I
would.
think I would too.
Imagine how hard you'd crash after
So the thing is, I don't really
24
eat.
hours.
I can't eat in the morning. Before the half marathon I did this summer and before all of my triathlons, I wake up and I have to force down a single bite of a like granola bar just to get something in. I can't eat. I'm too nervous and too focused. And so like the nutrition actually doesn't matter. I try to pick up most of it through the races. I mean, if I'm doing anything longer, I know I will have to get up to do that, but I think I could do it without the nutrition. So I would wake up in the morning.
My
and
body would
instantly
be
do
so
it.
tired too at the end of 24 hours. Like just even getting like even if it wasn't a full night of sleep or it was like 5 hours, just the reset it brings to my body to be able to like start again. Going for 24 hours straight is just long.
So is this, we have to stay up for 24 hours and then start the triathlon?
Yeah.
So you're already at that tired point and then you have to start. I see. Okay.
yeah.
Ugh.
But if you know it's coming in our
But then you can
scenario,
forget the pain.
you could rest all
you're
day,
just you're
not
hallucinating
sleeping.
through all of it. Hallucinating through it, and then you don't
I
even feel
feel
the
like
pain.
I feel like I'd be awake. It would be the after effects. Like either way, like getting started
Yeah.
would really suck waking up, but then like toward the end of the try would really suck.
Well, the nice
other
thing
direction.
about waking up and instantly doing it is that you're going right in the water. So like
Oh,
that
yeah,
you're gonna
you'd
wake up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just,
That's
I
true.
don't, I can't.
Just think of that nap after that triathlon though.
Oh.
being up for
After
24
staying up
oh,
for 24
dude.
hours, oh
might
my
be
God.
worth it.
Sleep for 24 hours.
Yeah, you're allowed to just
Dude,
crash.
that'd be so good.
That would be a really good one.
But
Wake up cramping.
would you be so overly exhausted that you wouldn't be able to sleep?
Oh, stay
Yeah,
up
you
for
get like
another
slap
24
happy,
hours.
and then you stay up for another 24 hours.
Well, that happens to a lot of marathoners. That happened to me a little bit. Granted, I was flying to Italy the next day, but it like just your body's just so exhausted. It wasn't a fun trip.
Fine, dude. Oui. I know that's France, but still.
Wrong language. But yeah, your body just gets so overly exhausted that you just keep waking up and you're restless the whole night.
Yeah, that's true.
When we did that 50-mile relay where we
Yeah.
each would do like different legs, I woke up that first night. I woke up with the worst cramp in my hamstring, and I just
After?
woke up screaming like, I was trying to like, it was terrible. It was so bad.
Waking up to a cramp might be the. I did that in college, and I woke up to a calf cramp. And it was a calf cramp. You ever get a calf cramp so hard that it's like it almost looks like a massage like chair, like it's just like rolling almost, like the way I don't know, it's like pulsating.
Yes.
Yep.
I've
Yeah,
seen that.
and I got one that bad, and my roommate happened to be getting back from class. I don't know this guy. I didn't know him. We were like randomly thrown together, and he came in. And I just like put my foot at him. I'm like, grab it. Like I was like, grab my foot. And I was like, push it. I was like, I got a cramp. I was like, straighten it out,
Scream it
grab my
out.
foot.
Oh, no.
No socks, anything. He's like, what's going on? That was It was that bad though. It hurt so bad. I didn't think I was gonna.
You would guaranteed get a cramp after 24 hours, staying up 24 hours where your body's just going, and then oof.
The cramps are so weird when they pulsate like that though too.
Yeah,
definitely picking waking
going
up
crazy.
Yeah, I think I'd wake up now that I've been waking up early and I can do that. I mean, that'd be easy. But before, if you asked me this like 5 months ago, I would have a hard time waking up.
Yeah.
So for the first time in the history of this entire podcast, we are all on the same page in a would you rather question. Wow.
Yay.
There it is.
Unanimous.
That's the only one I have for cheering. No,
I love it. I love it.
There's a better one, but I'm not going to let that play. All right. Well, we're getting into the last one here. A oldie, but a goodie. Not really an oldie. It's only done once. It is going to be a
Draft day.
Your face.
What you were gonna say?
I was trying to throw you off.
You did.
I know. I just saw your face was like you're like draft day.
I was gonna laugh.
So
I was gonna laugh, so I had to.
You just like looked up to the sky.
Draft
awesome.
day.
For anyone
Draft
who's
day, yeah.
listening,
So the last.
For anyone who's listening, you need to go look at the YouTube video for this specific time just to see Jimmy's face.
I didn't see it. I want to go look at it. I didn't see it.
Oh, it was awesome. So we did it once before with land animals.
Do you want me to explain it?
Well,
yeah.
Land animals.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pass it over to you, but I was just saying this is one time before. I can't remember what episode.
This is a typical draft, and we did it, once, like John was saying, 1 to 4 with land animals and an Iron Man. It's the same concept. We are going to be drafting one fictional movie or TV character for each leg of our Iron Man, and they are going to perform that. So we will be each drafting 3 characters total. The rules to this are you cannot draft a superhero. No superheroes, no superpowers or super abilities. They're got to be like pretty normal. That could be subjective, but we can figure it out. But no real life people, so you can't draft like Lance Armstrong having a cameo in a certain movie, or you can't use a documentary as a movie.
He'd be disqualified. Couldn't get him.
And another one is no repeats from the same movie. So if one of us pick a character from a certain movie, nobody else can pick any characters from that movie. That movie's done then. Okay, you guys understand? Okay, so the draft order, the randomized draft order that we did goes: first pick Kane, second pick Jono, and third pick me. So Kane with the 101. Who are you taking?
Oh wait, do we have? Can we pick any event, or we got to start where we each fill the swim first?
You can do whatever event you want. Yeah, you don't have to pick an order of the Iron Man.
I know that's how we did it last time.
And the best way to do it. So the way I wrote down my picks that I'm going to be doing, say the actor's name in what movie he was in, and then you can say their character name in that movie. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, what if it's not an actor?
Actress, whatever.
No, what if it's not
a cartoon character?
Yeah.
I was going to say, shoot, we should have asked about this. I have 0 cartoon characters.
Same.
I guess you can do it.
Well, if it
fits the spirit, if it's not,
we'll vote on it.
Yeah, we'll see. Who's your first pick?
Okay, so I know you're not going to pick either of my runs, but I may have to pivot here a little bit.
Now that we know we're not doing cartoon, but I do have cartoon. Ha, gotcha. Okay. It's the best pick. It's the best pick in the draft. Of course I'm going to take it.
So I am going to start with my swim.
Who are you picking?
I'm going to pick the Blue Ranger.
Okay, so that's a superhero.
From
it's not
what?
A superhero.
The Power Rangers?
Yeah. Okay, so listen to the reason I pick him. Because it's not that he has a super ability that he can like swim really fast. Before he was a ranger, he was training to be an Olympic swimmer.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let it fly.
I thought you blew up the draft right away.
It's legit.
Is that in the new movie? Like, how do you know that backstory?
Yeah. What
did you look it up?
What Power Ranger?
My friend Google.
Yeah. What what did you Google? Did you Google who was the fastest Olympic swimmer in a TV show?
No, I was Googling like fast swimmers in movies, and that popped up.
Okay, so now you have to decide the Blue Ranger from which Power Ranger franchise.
Oh, why? You pick a Power Ranger too?
No. You gotta pick from what, because maybe he picks the wrong one. You know, there's like Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, Power Rangers.
How do you know all these?
The original.
Okay,
what's
the original.
What's the first one? I don't think there's like
Power Rangers.
It's just
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
So those are off limits now, which is fine.
The Power Rangers, all Power Rangers are now off limits. And Kane picked his swim. Jono, what's up? Or what's your pick?
What's up, dude?
Not
What's
much.
up, dude?
How you doing? I will pick my swim as well.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Do I want to pick a swim?
No, you did. You said it. Yep.
No, wait a second.
Commit.
Wait.
A card laid's a card played.
I'm going to pick the run.
Okay. No, who are you going to pick? No!
My name's Forrest Gump.
I knew you guys.
I know. My swim is less known. That's why I was like, oh, wow. The run, I didn't even think of it. Forrest Gump, baby.
So bad.
For the run.
I wanted that so bad.
And now, Lieutenant Dan is not up for grabs for the swim.
Oh, no.
If Kane even hasn't watched the movie
I
yet.
purposely stayed away from Forrest Gump because I knew you guys were going to go hard for him.
You should have picked him, dude.
You should have picked him.
I could have, but I didn't know
He's
I was going
great.
first until...
He's so fast,
All right.
and he does long distance, and he's fast because he ran for Alabama.
Well, is he fast? He played football.
Yeah, he outran everybody, even when he did a whole 90-degree turn.
You're right.
You gotta see the movie. Dan. So good.
Darn it.
All right, well, Jim, it's to you. You got two now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna switch back to the
back
right.
to back.
Now I'm
I
tilting.
almost shot myself in the foot.
I'm tilting. I had 3 runners.
I think I could get all 3 of mine. Woo!
Oh, my next pick is my last 2.
I don't think you're going to get my bike, so I got to pick
no.
my...
Do you get 2?
I know who you're going to pick for the swim, Jono, but
Do
I'm
I
not
get the
going
very
to pick...
last pick then?
No.
Jimmy,
Well, how does
I do. I
Kane
pick 2 right now.
Then you
pick
back to you
one,
for
then
one.
Kane picks
I
2
get
to finish.
Back to you for
Okay,
finish.
okay.
I know
Go ahead,
who
Jim.
you're going to
Sorry.
pick for the swim, Jono. I just
No, you
know.
don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do, and I'm not going to pick him.
Guarantee you don't.
I guarantee I do.
No way.
I
Okay.
like this. This is so good.
So I'm going to pick my run now, and man, no, I'm not going to pick my run. No, I'm
Remember, you
tilting
have 2
hard.
picks.
I'm tilting hard. Okay, I'm going to pick my bike. Okay,
Okay.
and no, I'm going to pick my swim first.
Oh my good lord!
All right, so
He's running the gauntlet.
my swim is going to be
A penguin.
a character named Matt Brody.
I know that name.
Matt Brody
Oh,
is Zac Efron from Baywatch.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Champion
Very good
swimmer
one.
Matt Brody.
And you block off Dwayne
And I block
Rock
off-
Johnson.
Yep, Baywatch.
for the swim.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Mine's a little better.
he is a
That's
he is a
good one.
champion swimmer. I don't know what the Blue Ranger did. Zac Efron is a champion swimmer, broke all records.
Yeah.
So he's very good at swimming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's better. But
My
yeah, that's good.
my bike, I think the bike is actually really hard. But I'm going to pick an actual road biker. And my bike is going to be Paul Rudd from the movie This Is 40.
This is 40?
Yes.
Oh,
he is in
yeah,
a movie.
yeah.
What
This is
biking
40.
scene?
He bikes. He's a road biker. He goes road biking all the time in that movie.
All right.
His name is Pete, and he is a road biker. He goes on a lot of group rides.
Group rides.
Even
all
if
right.
even if he's not the fastest,
he
he
still
road
can
bikes
bike.
and he'll be able to bike 116 miles.
Hey.
112.
He's a road biker.
Yeah, 112.
Whatever. I'm still mad I didn't get Forrest
All right.
Gump.
Hey. Well, hey. Now I got to pick.
Oh wait,
do I want
who
to
you
do my,
pick? Who are
do
you
I want to
picking
do my
first?
swimmer or do I want to do my biker?
Well,
Neither of you
okay,
are going to pick
so-
either of mine.
Listen, well, you get both of them. So I would, if I were you, strategically, you pick your bike first because Kane can't pick another swimmer, and you're going to get a swimmer.
Yeah. Good
so
call.
strategically,
All right.
Yeah.
Don't
I
help
pick
him.
the biker who is going to crush everybody. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I knew it. I knew it.
Premium Rush.
I knew
That
it.
was on my
I knew it,
list.
dude.
Yes,
I knew
baby.
it. Oh, I was gonna type it in. But I didn't want to get it wrong.
Oh, for me, yeah. You don't know my swimmer though.
Okay,
What's
so
his- what's his name,
he's a very short
His
distance
name's
biker.
really easy.
His
It's,
name's Wiley.
David
It's Wiley.
Coep.
It's
Wiley.
Wiley.
Not Willie.
No, that's the director. I looked at
Willie.
the director.
It's
Wiley.
Wiley. You're right.
Wiley. It's such a good movie.
So he is a good bike. He was my number 2. He was my number 2 bike.
He was my
But
number 2.
Paul Rudd's an actual road biker. In
road
mine,
biking's
so.
fine. He's a fixie. He rides a fixie bike. So once I upgrade him to a tri bike, this guy
He's
is
not
gonna
to do it. It's different.
Dude, nah,
It's like
he's flying. You know how his thighs? He rides a fixie bike, so he's just in crazy shape.
Okay, let's. Yeah.
Have you ever tried to ride one of those? They're weird. I don't
Put
like them.
Tony Hawk on a longboard and drop him in a half pipe and see what happens?
Well,
That's what you're doing.
that's not what I'm doing.
You're
Have you
saying
rode-
that he's
have you
doing
red
the
a
same
fixie?
sport. A fixie, yeah, but that's so much.
No,
doesn't
I
mean
said,
you're
have
gonna
you
be
ever?
good.
I'm just saying, have you ever ridden one?
Oh, not in my older years. Like that's all we had growing up.
Wait,
no.
what is it?
There, it's
Are
even
you talking about like a single gear?
not just a single gear. It's a fixie. It's like you're literally right on the one gear. So if you go backwards, it would pedal backwards.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Oh, so
it's-
you're
it's
only a single
fully-
gear. Yeah.
Oh.
It is so hard because the pedals don't stop either. Like it's not like
right.
it's just always
tension
going.
and the momentum.
So you start going, you can't stop. So to break it, like you have to use your leg power to start braking to slow down the pedals.
Sure, that'll help
Or
him
you
a lot.
can-
In the,
I mean, I don't know if that's the one he had. I
Sure,
rode
that can
friends
help
and I
him a
fell. I did like 3 or 4 pedals and I fell. I couldn't keep going. It was so weird. I don't know.
that is weird.
It was a weird thing. But anyway, so yeah.
That's a good pick. That was my second pick. That's a good pick.
All right, I thought it was clever. You guys seen movies?
All right.
Wait, is that the
Okay.
one you said I wasn't going to guess?
No, the swimmer.
No, okay. I'll tell you. Okay, yeah.
We'll see.
I'll see. Kane, what are you picking? Your run or
Probably
your
have a
bike?
better guess in my head than my swimmer.
I'll get my bike out of the way since I'm the last one to pick a
Yeah.
bike. Well, I'm picking both anyway, so
Well,
it's better. But I'm
you
gonna do
should
bike
get the
first.
run out of the way because there's no bikes being picked anymore.
Well,
Oh, you got to pick both.
I
Yeah, never mind.
my run either. Yeah.
You literally picking both. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my bike, and I'm coming out of left field. I knew you guys were not gonna know this one at all. So I'm picking Lara Croft,
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Does she ride a bike?
Oh.
So the 2018 movie.
With
It's,
that's not the
Angelina.
remake.
2018.
That's not. That's I forgot who that actress is that plays her.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Alicia Vikander.
Vikander. Yeah.
Vikander.
What I don't know. I might.
Anyways, though,
pronouncing it wrong.
very early in the movie, there's a scene where she is like racing a bike against like kind of like the Premium Rush movie, where it's like she's got to race against all these male people or like mail delivery people, and she's in the alley through like downtown New York or something, and she ends
No,
up
I
like
said
smoking them all.
MALE, like
Oh.
like male or MAI. You're like in the alley.
Yeah, the alley. Yeah.
I didn't know what type of male it was. Okay, I got you.
No, but she goes. There's like this whole scene of her like chasing or getting chased. Oh, it's a game. So they put a foxtail on her bike, and then all the guys have to chase her and grab the foxtail for her to like win $1,000, or she needed money for something or whatever. And she ends up just smoking them all and winning.
All
the
right,
shit.
crushed
that's a
it,
good
hey?
pick. That's a good pick.
I like it. Okay,
It
so
is
now
a-
you have the run.
Okay, so the run is going to be my only controversial one, I guess, because it's a
Boy.
cartoon.
Oh,
Okay.
this is a cartoon.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Okay, that's it. No, that's a
superhero.
And also, that's
Superpower.
not a person. That's a hedgehog.
Yeah, I didn't know. It had
That's
to
a
be
land animal. You should have used him last time.
Does he have hooves?
Does he have hooves? Oh, all right. I'll go. We'll let you. Well, because we both
Wait.
have. Oh no, Jimmy doesn't have. Run.
my,
don't remember that.
my other
Now you're
pick
tilting.
was also a cartoon.
hedgehog. But was
No.
it a hedge? Was it a cartoon that's got super speed?
Yeah, that's a. It's a little rough.
He's known for super speed.
I know, that was the best part about it.
I'm gonna take Barry
And
Allen.
yes. The other cartoon character was Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh, how about the Roadrunner?
That was my
Great
next
one.
one.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna pick. Hang on.
How about I do my I'll do my swim and then we'll come back to you for your run. Give you a little time to think.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna start typing in a little bit.
Okay, type it out. We'll see. Are you typing it out? Oh, no, that would have been a great one. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, no, you got to pick the one. You can't take that one then.
I can't. Oh, I'm not taking it.
Okay.
Mine's better because this guy is in a state of desperation and he will do whatever he can to get to land.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Who? No, he's already on land. He's going to
Castaway.
another piece of land. Yeah, Castaway.
Is it? I thought about him too, but he's not good.
Yes, it is good. This guy is in it's all mental. He is in a state of survival. And you see how he can spear a fish? You know he spends time in water. It's great.
No.
Great pick. He's a rail. He can just cut through the water.
No. You have two very good picks. Well, one great pick.
Castaway's not a bad pick.
It's not. It was on my short list.
Yours is better.
It's a bad pick. My swim is like the best.
Yeah, everyone. Your swim is great.
Well, I don't know Blue Ranger. I don't know how to justify Blue Ranger or like how to.
He was Olympic. He was training for Olympics, so it's probably the same. Because I
was training for Olympics once too.
No, Matt Brody.
Matt Brody was breaking records.
Not in the Olympics.
No, but he was shattering like world records. No, he wasn't in the Olympics. I have to watch it again to see what records he was breaking. But he was
breaking all the records on the beach for the lifeguards.
No, he was breaking records before. He was just a troubled guy.
He left. He's troubled.
Yeah. All right, Kane.
All right. No, Castaway's good. It's not my strongest, but it's good.
It was on my short list, Jono. He was on my short list.
Castaway?
So,
yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Blue Ranger, Kevin, the Blue Ranger, was an Olympic swimmer, and he quit to save the Power Ranger, by the way.
Yeah, so he's got a heart of gold.
Oh, so he's not a troubled soul. So he's a superhero.
He's a super nice guy.
He didn't have a superpower that related to swimming.
He's got a super big heart.
All right. Well, Jim, what do you got? Finishing. Kane's run. Kane's run.
So I am going to choose Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Dude!
Benny and the Jet.
Oh my gosh.
Who is that? Oh, from
Benny the
Sandlot.
From the Sandlot, yeah.
Benjamin Franklin Rodriguez.
Yep.
He's a sprinter, so.
No way, dude. That's on
he goes forever.
Wow, out of all the movies, we had a lot of similar ones.
I can't believe that. Yeah, it was so hard to find some of these. That's a good pick. I don't know how long he can run in Chuck Taylor.
Who do you have left? Do you have a run?
I have a run. Him.
Okay, so my run is my run's also, I think it's very good, but it's not like anything fun. Benny the Jet he was my second on my run. Forrest Gump was first. He was my second on my run, but I wouldn't have taken him if it came back to me. I would have taken the last guy I wrote down, which is
James
Rocky
Bond.
Balboa from Rocky 2.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
That guy had some fight in him.
He's got great cardio conditioning.
Great conditioning.
He
can
has
run
the
it.
spirit, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, wait, no, that's real.
And he's got Adrian.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I said Stella. What's Stella from?
That's from, oh my gosh.
Stella. What is that
Stella.
from? I know they say it in Seinfeld, but
it's on Modern Family, too.
Yeah, the reference.
With Cam.
I was going to pick.
Yeah, let's hear some other ones that you think.
I was thinking of as just an overall, just because this guy is awesome, is John Wick, and I was gonna pick him for something.
I was gonna pick James Bond.
That'd have been bad.
I'd have shot his dog and he'd chase me.
Yeah, I mean, you could make up the
game over. It's how much of it is mental?
Picks that we had
a lot of it's mental. You got to find these mental guys.
Okay, so the one I was writing down for Jono for his swim, who was second on my list after Zac Efron's Matt Brody, was Ashton Kutcher from The Guardian.
Yes, that was.
That was on my list. Jake Fisher.
That's Jake Fisher. Yep, that's a very good pick.
That was my second swim.
My third swim, because I couldn't think of anything else, so I was really hoping I'd get one of them. Was
a fish.
Gabriela Montez.
Oh, from
High School Musical
2. The swim team.
She was a lifeguard.
Oh,
I was looking these up like a half hour before the show, so I was like, trying to think of like I was trying to think of swimming, and I was trying to think, and she was one that came up.
The guy from Stranger Things 2.
I thought about that too, but I didn't know it was Billy.
What's his name? Billy. Yeah.
For swim.
But he's kind of.
He was a lifeguard, and he's just.
He was a lifeguard. He smoked a lot of cigarettes.
So I was gonna pick.
I was in the water.
Right.
I was gonna pick those guys for the bike because they're always riding their bikes everywhere.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
You knew who my other bike was? If I tried to get 3 of each, so I knew I could at least get one of them. And my third picks were always real bad. My third bike pick was Rod Kimball. from Hot Rod.
Hot Rod.
Character from Hot Rod.
Dude, when he was going down that ramp trying to jump the pool, I was like, it's so slow. What are they going to do with this? And he just goes straight in the pool. Oh, have you seen that, Kane?
Yeah, at your house, actually. Long time ago.
You were a big Hot Rod person. That's how I got into it, too. I can't believe we overlapped some of them. I was so surprised, John, when you picked Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Because that's when I was going to start typing. And I'm like, no, he won't pick that.
I didn't think you guys were going to think of him. So I was like, I don't know why. I thought of it similar, like half hour before the show.
I thought of it instantly. Like,
I'm saying I didn't think long on it. So because I thought of it quickly, I should have like figured you. But I didn't know if that movie was as well known either.
That was my first pick until like 30 minutes before we started. And for some reason, Laura Croft popped into my mind, that movie. I was like, oh, this is
I didn't have any other biker. That was the only one I had in my head.
Yeah, it's hard to find bikers. That's why I kept thinking of Paul Rudd from This Is 40, because he's always going on like group rides, and he's always on a road bike and stuff. I'm like, well, he's got the equipment. He can make it happen.
He's got the equipment. He may only be going 10 miles at a time, but
he's going to get there.
No one will ever know.
He's going to get there.
I'm trying to think of any other ones. I can't.
Yeah, I didn't really have the other.
Okay, who?
All right, so let's do a recap real quick. So my team, I started off. So my team is swim, bike, run. Oh, I did it in order too. I did swim, bike, run.
Oh, I did too. Swim, we should get extra points.
Nice.
Whoa.
My swim is the Blue Ranger, Kevin. He was an Olympic swimmer, and he quit.
He was training for the Olympics.
No, he was an Olympic swimmer.
He was an Olympic swimmer.
Okay.
My bike, Laura Croft. She's just crafty. You know, she's a speed demon. She kicked everyone's butt in that foxtail race.
Right.
And then my run after a pivot from Sonic the Hedgehog, who apparently doesn't count, is Benny the Jet Rodriguez from Sandlot.
Solid run.
So solid lineup.
But starting the swim, I have Chuck. Can't remember his last name, Rhodes or something like that, from Castaway. He was stranded on an island for about 7 years, and by the end of that, he was a fish himself. And he had a mindset of survival. He knows how to push through difficult times. Going into the bike, you have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Wiley from Premium Rush. Delivering packages.
He's good at delivering packages.
But listen, how far do you think he bikes in a day? Like those guys, I bet.
Yeah, no, I think he can make it done. I mean, as long as there's traffic to dodge and
make it done.
Make it done.
He can get it done as long as there's traffic to dodge along the way.
They
make it done.
I'm trying to think of. I was trying to do a fast, but anyway. Oh, they do. Bike messengers usually ride 200 to 500 miles every week.
Oh, that's not very far. It's going to be a day for him. It's going to be a day. He'll do it.
That's a lot of miles.
It's a day. Yeah, it's like one day. It's like a 1 day thinger.
You're saying 200 to 500 miles a week.
A week. So 5 days a week. 200 because working.
Okay, so take the middle. You got to take the middle.
No, I take the high end.
Oh, of course. Okay. But it's not just working days. It's at a week.
Plus, 7 days. He only works 1 day a week.
And he's not a fixie. Let's say that. All right, so from the bike goes into the goat. The run, the goat. Yeah. The runner, Forrest Gump. He is the goat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was reading your order in your list. Yeah. You went swim, bike, run. Yeah,
you thought Castaway was the goat
from Castaway.
No. I still would put money on him just because of his mindset.
I think that was a good pick.
Forrest Gump is the goat pick of the run. All right, so for my list, my swim is going to start off hot with champion swimmer Matt Brody from Baywatch.
Hot with speed and hot with style.
Hot with six-pack. My following him up is going to be Paul Rudd, who is Pete. There's not a last name. His name is Pete.
Pete Rudd.
From the movie This Is 40. He is a road biker, does a lot of group rides, really enjoys it. He loves it. He's got the full get-up and everything. Finishing strong on my run is going to be Mr. Rocky Balboa from Rocky 2 when he's training to beat
the Russian. No, that's 4.
No, when he's training to beat oh my gosh.
Mr. T. No, that's 3.
No, that's 3. Oh my gosh. The guy that beat him is the guy that becomes his partner once he beats
his
him
wife. Too. Nope. That's in episode 5. I don't
the
remember.
guy with the American shorts.
Yeah, the American shorts. He dies
Apollo?
too. Yeah, Apollo.
Apollo Creed.
Apollo
Oh my
Creed.
gosh.
Yeah.
They made a movie after him.
Oh, they did.
kid.
Yeah.
Creed.
Yeah.
Apollo 11.
Not the band.
Apollo 13. So yeah, that finishes my draft. I think this is a good draft. I think it was
a
fun.
good draft. That was
I
good.
think that we can have more ideas with drafts with this setting, with this format. Like you could do, like I mean, in the future we can talk about it. But there's a lot cartoons, video game characters. Like there's lots of different things you can do.
Books only.
U.S. presidents.
Books. Ooh, books.
U.S. presidents. William
Book
Taft
characters.
for the swim. He'd float down the river. All right, we've been going long enough here, so. You have been listening to Unlaced. Follow us on Strava at John O'Newland, James Newland, and Kane Reisner. You can check out our workouts, see if we're keeping up or if we're just pounding calories and eating Kringles. Email us with questions or corrections at unlacedtry@gmail.com, unlacedtry@gmail.com, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Our handle is Unlaced Triathlon, and rate and review wherever you listen to us on your podcasts. But you have been listening, once again, to Unlaced. And I'm playing the outro, and it's not going. Dun, dun,
This is
awkward. I'm trying.
Have yourself
I like ending with this.
merry little Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Let your heart beat.
How long can you the breathing?
From now on.
Okay.
Just get it to play, and we can cut this part out.
Yeah, it's good. We'll just fade it out. Just fade.
Fade it out. See ya. Have a great happy Christmas, everybody.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, we got.
See?
Just leave the Christmas part in. It's a Christmas miracle.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and have a great end of your year.
Happy holidays.
I still think the Sweet Castaway.
Mine was the best.
Matt Brody,
My
baby. Matt Brody.
Bye, everybody.
Matt.